Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back. If you have been following me for a while, you know I have not been in a thrift shop since 2025, and I have been itching to get back out into the thrift streets. And so today I'm sharing with you a really fun video about all of the things that I would, well, not all the things, the 5 things to be exact that I would thrift for if I walked into a thrift shop tomorrow. So if you're curious about what I would be shopping for spring 2026 if I walked into a thrift shop tomorrow, then keep on watching. For 2026, we are working on being intentional shoppers. And one way that we can be more intentional, especially when we go thrifting, is by having a plan. It is so easy to walk into a thrift shop and become overwhelmed to the point where we just go crazy and buy things that we don't need, or just buy things because they're cheap. And in 2026, we are not doing that. We want to only add pieces to our closets that are absolutely necessary or that fill a gap. Hopefully, I'll be out thrifting very soon because my no buy for January came to an end, and I'm just excited to get back out there and see what's in the thrift shop. So let me stop rambling and get into what I would go thrifting for immediately, expeditiously, starting off with the first item. As per usual, when I walk into a thrift shop, the first place I head to is the blazer section. And not just any blazer section. I head straight towards the men's blazer section because I know that I'm going to always find a great blazer, a great quality blazer in the men's section. And so if I were to go thrifting tomorrow, I would be in search of a great fitting blazer. If you're in the market for a great blazer, here's what you're looking for: strong shoulders, good lining, natural fabrics, cotton or linen, and room to get it tailored if necessary. Because remember, one way to make your outfits look expensive is to have your pieces tailored. And one of the best pieces to have tailored is a blazer that you thrift. So that's what we're looking for when we go thrifting. Next on the list, wide leg trousers. For this, we're definitely focusing more on the silhouette than the brand. We're looking for mid to high rise fabric with movement and enough length that it skims the shoe perfectly. And of course, if it's a natural fiber, then we're absolutely here for it. The beautiful thing about a pair of wide leg trousers is that you can pair it with so many things. So for spring 2026, we're pairing our wide leg trousers with a cropped cardigan. We can pair them with a t-shirt for a more casual vibe. Of course, we're pairing them with a blazer because we're going for that relaxed but tailored suiting. And we're pairing them with our Mary Janes or ballet flats. You know I love a good pair of wide leg trousers with some sneakers. The wide leg trouser will be the anchor piece of your outfits for spring 2026. And a thrift tip is that your thrift shops are filled, brimming to the top with great wide leg trousers, especially in the men's section because people are always donating suits. So you'll be able to find a great pair, probably really great quality at your thrift shop if you're diligent enough to go digging. Sometimes you're even lucky enough to find a whole suit for under $20. So head out to your thrift shop and happy searching. Next up, shoes. Here is where if you really go searching, you can get lucky. If I were to go looking for shoes at the thrift shop, I would focus on minimal leather shoes, loafers, or even vintage Mary Janes. This is where you're going to find really great quality leather. Shoes elevate your outfit faster than clothing. When you're thrifting for shoes, there are some things that you really need to pay attention to. So make sure that you're bending the shoe to check the soles for quality. Look at the stitching, replace the insoles if necessary, and make sure that you're polishing the shoes. When you get home, you can get leather cleaners, leather conditioner, and give it a good polish. If you need to, you can take it to the cobblers to get it resoled. They can polish it up. They could do so much work on these shoes that they pretty much make them brand new again. So don't be afraid to go thrifting for shoes, and especially if you find some great quality ones, you can take them home and put a little extra into getting them repaired and resold, because they are amazing finds when you find quality leather shoes at the thrift shop. Next up, we're looking for texture. In my last video, I talked about texture being one of the trends for 2026, and the thrift shop is one of the best places to find textured pieces. We're looking for those not so basic textured pieces. So we're looking for fringe, pieces that have contrasting trim, ribbed knit. We're looking for those detailed colors, the interesting colors, and anything that has a utility pocket or cargo pockets. 2026 is very much detail driven, and the thrift shop is the perfect place to find amazing vintage pieces that have lots of details. Also, low-key, don't be afraid to get sequins. I know that sequins might seem dated to some, but I love the idea of throwing on a sequin skirt with a t-shirt and some sneakers. I think that look is super cute. And so if you find a really great sequin piece, don't be afraid to pick that up. Anywho, that's something that I would pick up as well at the thrift shop. Next up is a light layering piece or a mesh or sheer piece. So this could be a slip dress, it could be a sheer top, it could be a sheer dress, it could be a lacy overlay. Layering is what makes an outfit feel styled and intentional. Layering adds dimension, it adds visual interest, and it takes an outfit from basic to cool and fun. All right, so those are the pieces that I would thrift for. Very quickly, let me tell you what I would skip if I were in a thrift shop. And so as you're going out thrifting, these are things to keep in mind to help you be more intentional and focused as you're thrifting. Definitely skip anything that is fast fashion. If it's Zara, H&M, just go ahead and leave it behind, because more than likely it's just for one season. And the fabric is probably not going to hold up for very long. Trend pieces that scream one season only, ill-fitting pieces, poor quality fabric, stay away from all of that stuff. You want pieces that are going to be long-lasting, that are going to hold up in your closet, and are going to add to what you already own and elevate your pieces. We want to make sure that we're being super selective when we're bringing things into our closet. Editing is what makes your closet feel expensive and styled. If you walk into a thrift shop with this list, you'll move differently. You'll scan for structure, proportion, and quality. And friends, this is how you will build a wardrobe that looks elevated without overspending. Spring 2026 does not require reinvention, it requires intention. If you want, I can film the actual thrift with me. Well, you know I will, because the next time I go out thrifting, guys, I'm definitely taking you along, because it will be a momentous occasion. It will be my first thrift haul. Well, maybe not haul. It will be my first thrift trip of 2026. And of course, I will take you along with me. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to see what I'm thrifting for and how I thrift for quality pieces, let me know in the comments below. And if you're someone who is building a quality wardrobe, not a bigger one, but a quality one, go ahead and subscribe, because we are doing this thing with strategy. If you enjoyed the video and stayed till the end, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and leave me a comment below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.